that's different in how it's implemented, offered, etc.?
So let's say the informational campaign prior to the vaccination action is a little bit more intense than before. So people get more information about the why and about the advantages doing it. They get more statistics about, let's say, the flu deaths from the last years, and so to motivate them to do it. But the purely sort of pure organizational thing is still the same. You make an appointment with your occupational medicine, and you get there, you get a needle in your arm. That's it.
Mm-hmm. And do people bring their families in on the day, or it's just the employees?
That's possible as well, but it's not so usual in, let's say, small to mid-sized companies. Bigger companies do offer this, and it's, let's say, quite well accepted. I know it from Audi that they did it, and other bigger companies in the Frankfurt area. But it's when you're a commuter, it makes no sense for you to do so. So it's only of value for those who live nearby the company location.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So if it was 30% overall for that was 15 years ago. So you said it was about 58% in the population. But in your companies, right? When the company administers the program, what is the refusal rate, so to say? Is it half of the people who say no, I don't want it, or is it 10%?
Refusal rate is as I said, we still have a rate of 35 to 40%. So we've used 60 to 65%, and the reason is it's a mixed basket of reasons, but the two biggest ones are the one portion refuses because they do it privately, visiting
they already did it,
doctor, and the others don't do it because they don't believe in it.
Yeah, and that might be divided into half of them already did it or decided to do it elsewhere, and half of them because of they don't believe in it or they're scared of needles.
So
do you offer?
There's no KPI on the size of the percentage or the proportion of those refusers, but I think 50-50 is not a too bad assumption.
Mm-hmm. And the vaccines, are they all needle based? Or have they started to adopt like nasal delivered vaccines?
This is more offered in, let's say, normal doctor's offices. The occupational treatments I experienced were always needle-based. And but to be honest, I didn't even ask for another kind of treatment. Yeah. I'm sure if you would been asking for that, it would be able to provide us also with that variance.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And so in terms of the decision to start and to fund these vaccination programs, could you explain? How the original decision comes about, and some of the factors, and then the discussion with the finance team when you say this is going to cost you €1 million, how they react to that. So if you could talk a little bit about how the decision is made.
Decision is not that difficult in that regard, because it's about health, and from an ethical point of view, normally there's no big discussions regarding sense or nonsense of these kind of things. It's also not a big problem to persuade the finance guys to follow or to create a budget, because when you have a look at the absence rate statistics, especially in wintertime when absence rate is going up, you can easily